Danny here is a profitable trader now. He has been part of CypherX, if I'm not mistaken, for like 6 to 8 months, right?
Yes.
Just roughly around that time. And what he was able to do in the market is what 90% of individuals are unable to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen with you all real fast and just break down what Danny has accomplished in his trading.
I won't stop till I hear him say,
How was your trip, man? How was your trip?
In Barcelona, yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
We were with 8 friends, and yeah, we had a sangria tour, and yeah, we went to the beach all day, and yeah, it was amazing. It was really nice. And it was like the start of a FOREX life. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want.
I love it, bro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the CypherX YouTube channel. As always, blessings to you guys all for returning. I'd mentioned to you all that we were going to start bringing on CypherX advanced traders, giving them little tiny interviews here, asking them some general questions, some most common questions that are asked of us as traders. Very generic questions. You guys pay attention to detail. Take to heart the things that we say to you all. We're really making a standing point in this trading community. There's a lot of FUD out there. There's a lot of misconception out there. There's a lot of, I want to steer you in the wrong direction out there on the YouTube space. And here at CypherX, we're attempting to steer clear of that. We're really trying to direct people from a logical and a mature perspective into these markets to hopefully allow them to come out on top. Danny here is a profitable trader now. He has been part of CypherX, if I'm not mistaken, for like 6 to 8 months, right?
Yes.
Just roughly around that time. And what he was able to do in the market is what 90% of individuals are unable to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen with you all real fast and just break down what Danny has accomplished in his trading career. He has officially passed My FOREX Fund challenge. Now, My FOREX Fund, if you guys are unaware, is trading with prop firm capital that is not officially yours. However, once it becomes yours, you can manage a leveraged account based off of whatever type of leverage you're trading. So in Danny's case, I'm almost entirely sure he took a $100,000 challenge, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So he passed that challenge and now he manages fully funded a $100,000 account. Any profit that he makes on that $100,000 account, I believe in the first 1 month, My FOREX Funds does a 80% profit split. And then up to 3 months, I believe they do an 85% profit split. So pretty much any money that Danny makes on his trading account as of right now is about an 80 to 85% profit split. Okay, so if Danny puts his account $100,000 in a profit and decides to pull that money out of his account, guess what he's getting? He's getting an $85,000 paycheck. Okay, just to put that into perspective on the potential that you can have in this market, it's extremely rare to come by traders who can pass these prop firm challenges. And Danny, joining the CypherX community, was able to manifest our trading strategy into a reality for himself, taking it upon himself to mature in these markets, without all the bullcrap that this market throws at you, and come out on top. So without further ado, let's jump into the interview with Danny. Danny, I'll go ahead and I'll allow you to introduce yourself, tell the people where you're from, and maybe just go a little bit into detail on how you got started into trading and what brought you into trading. Like, how many years ago did you start? What kind of manifested this reality for you? What got you started into this market?
Okay, well, so I'm Danny. I'm 31. I'm living in Amsterdam. I started like 8 years ago. I found, like, I was in the Navy and I wanted to do something else. I found like binary options and I was like, damn, that's easy money. I can do that. And yeah, I was doing that for like 2 months. Yeah, I think we all know how that went. That wasn't good because it was like gambling. So I was like, okay, this is nothing for me. I went on with my life, and a couple years later, I found out about Forex on YouTube. I don't know anymore. And I was like, okay, something has to change in my life. I don't want to work for like the government or whoever, whatever, whenever. I want to do my own thing. So I found Forex, and yeah, I bought some courses, and it was always like they don't tell everything or they don't know everything. There was always a piece missing. And yeah, I did it for a couple of years. I think now I'm in trading for 4 years. And it was a rough start and journey. I went from the courses to different mentors, and yeah, it was all the same. And last year in October, I was in my rock bottom. I was trading with order blocks, and I lost
Order
everything.
blocks.
Everything. I lost all trades, everything. So I was like, whoa, this is like, okay, this is rock bottom. I almost quit it, and I was like, okay, but there has to be something else. And then there was, I was following someone there's a student from you now, and I knew before that he was like in the same groups as I was before, with the companies that told us not.
We won't mention those here, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. You know exactly where. And I asked him, I was like, yo, I'm doing now order blocks and I'm losing everything. I don't know what to do anymore. And I see you posting CypherX things on Instagram and whatever, and it looks good. And I was like, okay, this is my last mission. And I asked him, and he told me, yeah, bro, he was doing also the order blocks. In the end, he was losing for like a whole year, and he was like depressed and everything. He said, yeah, I was in the same package as you are. And he told me like CypherX is like, it's life changing, it's world changing. I'm doing trades now, like, okay, this is, so I didn't doubt myself. I was like, okay, I bought this course, and now 6-8 months later, I'm here. Totally
I love to see it, man. I love to see it. You know, the most common thing I think that me and Danny share is that we both have military experience. We both dabbled into a lot of mentoring programs that were just deadbeat. The first 3 years of my trading career was sifting through different information in the market and finding out that it was just a bunch of rubbish, bunch of bullcrap, bunch of smoke, hocus pocus. Same thing as Danny. I was a part of the same community, trading communities that he was a part of. However, I never really utilized their strategy. I always had in the back of my head the way that I traded the markets, and I was just trying to implement other mentors' strategies and approaches to the markets of my trading as well, but that never seemed to work out. So I stopped doing all that. I dug deep, talked to the mentor that I have now personally, and manifested a reality for myself by teaching these individuals here at CypherX how to really implement knowledge, technical analysis, psychological analysis into the market to become successful long-term. So you guys can see firsthand that I'm not just making all this stuff up. Danny is living proof. One of the many individuals here at CypherX that are making trading a reality for themselves just by, number one, believing in themselves, believing in the ability to accumulate the information that we provide here at CypherX, and then apply that to the market on a day-to-day perspective, or a weekly perspective, or monthly perspective, whatever it is that you're trading, right? So awesome, Danny. Welcome to the YouTube channel. And it's really phenomenal, man, to see that what it is that we're doing here at CypherX is working for people. Danny just got back from a trip from Barcelona, Spain. And he said that, he's really trying to live this Forex lifestyle where you can make money with just an internet connection and a cell phone or a computer. Okay, it's really true. You put the elbow grease in, you put the work in up front. It's going to take you time. It's going to take you mental prosperity within yourself to dig deep, to come out on top when the market throws trials and tribulations at you. But if you can persevere through all the bull crap, trust and believe you can come out on top. All right. So thanks, Danny, for joining in. The first question that we're going to ask is, very few traders, my dad's calling me, very few traders have reached your level of achievement, And that's something that I really want you to take into heart, Danny. You fit now into the top 10% of traders. We're not going to go into how that feels for you, but what is one quality trait or characteristic trait that you think makes you different from 90% of other individuals that involve themselves in this market? Just one, and then kind of elaborate on that. Just one specific quality trait that you have personally that makes you stand out.
Yeah, I think that's, I think I gained a lot of patience during my journey. And I think that's the most important thing I gained in this whole journey, because I know that there will be a new trade if I miss it. I know that I need my confluences, and if it's not there, then I'm waiting. And I also know now that I only need one trade in a week or maybe a month. So when I do 2 a week, it's like perfect. So it's like patience for me.
Beautiful. So patience is the key to success. That's absolutely phenomenal. I think one thing that I definitely mentored in Danny's trading career that I helped implement into his trading was, once you pass, getting this mindset that once you pass a prop firm challenge, right? They have these rules set in place for you, and they're there for a reason. They're there to weed out the individuals that are here to become millionaires overnight. Something that I've reiterated to Danny is that when you do become profitable, you go from attempting to make 10 to 8% in 30 days, trying to pass these challenges to understanding that 1 to 2% on a $100,000 account is $1,000 to $2,000 a month, which is a very sustainable income if you manage that properly and allow that to grow over a long period of time. So, you heard it from Danny himself, looking for 1 to 2 setups per week, maybe per month, is key in this market to longevity, right? Everybody has this sickening mentality, and especially from order block traders, from what me and Danny have come from, is they try to beat into your head that you need to get these 1 to 9, 1 to 12 risk to reward ratios. Okay. And that is not a reality for 90% of individuals, which is something that we've beat into our students, not trying to come into this market with an ego and really take into consideration a return on your initial investment perspective. All right. So that's good, Danny. Great answer. Number 2, what is the most important trading rule that you live by personally, not within inside the CypherX strategy, not within Danny's personal strategy, but more so just like, what is the number 1 rule you live by as a trader now?
That is to follow my own rules.
Good.
I made the rules I made these rules to protect myself, and this is the only thing that can protect myself, that can protect my capital. So that's my number 1 rule.
Phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal. We beat that into the students here at CypherX as well, is not to have this mentality to come into this market to make money. Making money is the easy part in this market. Protecting your capital is the number 1 things that traders cannot do. You could give your mom, your aunt, your brother, your uncle, your cell phone, and they could hit buy or sell on average 1 day per week for an entire month, and they could make more money than an individual who's been trading these markets for 10, 13, 20 years, just because they're not focused on making money. They're doing it at random. Someone who's trying to force trades in this market and not focusing so much on protecting their capital, 9 times out of 10 will get annihilated in this market. So great answer, Danny. Number 3, in your opinion, what causes most traders to fail? The number 1 thing in your personal opinion that causes traders to fail consistently?
When I look at myself, it was like the knowledge from mentors and the strategy. And not knowing why the chart is moving, because when you don't know why, I don't think you can act on it. So okay. I think that's the most important thing, and also to give up during the journey. That's it. So
to just to reiterate, lack of clarity from mentors that sell you hopes and dreams, order block theory, support resistance methodologies, trend line trading, all of that retail jargon that is commonly found on YouTube and amongst these gurus that charge you thousands of dollars for your courses, right? If a guru is charging you more than $1,000 for his mentoring program and he's not constantly uploading material, constantly giving you one-on-one breakdowns, constantly live trading like we are here at CypherX, it's a scam. It's not worth it, guys and gals. Okay. So the misconception amongst gurus on general public information, and then also giving up on yourself. When you lose a trade, not having the ability to overcome the trial and tribulation that you faced, not being able to kind of break down why you lost in the market, reevaluate yourself, and then come back to the market with a different mindset. Why did I lose? And how can I not reiterate that loss again by committing to that same mistake? I tell the traders all the time that there's a difference between making a mistake in the market and making a bad habit in the market. All right. And when you can separate the two and understand when you're creating a bad habit and when you've made a mistake, you can fix mistakes. You cannot fix bad habits in the market once they're permanent. All right. Number 4, let's move on. What effect, this is a good question because I can answer this in so many different ways, but what effect has trading had on your personal life, friends, and family? When you took on trading during your trading career, did your friends believe in you? Did your family support you? Did you have any kind of mental support, or did you experience in your trading career, the kind of thing that I personally experienced where people didn't really believe in me at first until I started proving what I was doing was working?
Yeah. Well, my personal life, I don't think it has changed much because I'm now funded for 2 months. So like money wise, it hasn't changed really much, but I have more freedom now. My whole journey, the people around me always supported me and always believed in me. So that was a really key change. That's why I kept going, of course.
That's good.
Yeah. And yeah, I have now more freedom. I can do whatever I want. It's like a relief for me. It's like, okay, I got to my first target, and this is like the first step of the whole journey when we go up. And
steadily. That's phenomenal, man, that you had support from
And
your friends and family. I think that that's definitely a key factor to making it in this market. When you don't have friends and family supporting you in this market, it can definitely be detrimental, because when you lose in this market, you don't have anything to fall back on, which again is also why it's a good thing to have a mentor, because a lot of the students that don't have that kind of support can come to the trading community and ask questions. They can, email me, ask questions, schedule a Zoom call. And it's actually hard to really come by people believing you that you're going to be a successful trader, because in this market, it seems to somebody who doesn't know about this market that you're gambling. And, and until you actually pull money from this market for the first time and show them physical fiat cash that you really made money from the internet with nothing but a Wi-Fi connection, looking at the charts and applying yourself to the information that we provide here, there's a real lack of clarity that you're going to come out on top, especially with all the statistics out there, all the FUD that's out there, all the manipulation that's out there. From a family and friends perspective, it can really be hard to get that support. So that's great that you had that. So good answer. Number 5. All right. If you were to give advice to a beginner trader, what is the most important advice that you would give to them?
I would say to him, get the CypherX course, of course, because yeah, that's.
I'm not paying Danny to say that.
No. I'm not paid. But because all the knowledge is there. Because when I look at myself, I'm like, okay, I bought courses and whatever, and I didn't get where I wanted. I got your course and you as a mentor, and I am within 6 months where I want to be, and still growing, of course. So that's the only thing, and keep going, keep working,
keep
do
going.
the work, and then that's the only thing you need.
Never give up. Keep your composure.
The only thing that you can feel then is to stop and quit on yourself. That's the only thing.
Absolutely right. So just to solidify that answer, to not give up on yourself and find a good, prosperous mentor, regardless if you seek a mentorship here with CypherX. And I've said this to the general public multiple times. So I don't toot my own horn. I don't sit here and try and force people to join this mentorship. The information is here at CypherX if you want it. If you want to reach out, you want to really elevate yourself in your trading career, we're here for you. We're really here for you. We're a trading community of traders that have experienced the hills, the battles, the journey. I mean, man, the students know what we've come from, what we've developed into. And that's really good, Danny, that you took it upon yourself to not only believe in me as a mentor, but believe in yourself, not give up. Like you said, never give up, keep your composure. I want to kind of surprise you with a little gift. Now, I haven't found a company that ships to where you were at in the world yet, but this poster that I have here, or this canvas that I have here, CypherX, never give up, keep your composure. When I find a company that will ship to where you're at in the world overseas, you and all the other CypherX profitable traders will receive one of these. So that way you can do whatever it is that you want with it, hang it up, sit it in your closet, whatever the case may be. But something just that I want to leave you all with before we hop off this interview with Danny is that subtle reminders are key in your trading journey. If you don't seek daily motivation and move with the purpose, okay, you're going to fail. If you don't remind yourself that you are it, you are the rock, no matter if people support you or not, you are the person that's going to overcome every trial and tribulation you fail in this market. Most likely you're going to give up, you're going to fail, you're going to quit, you're going to fall into that category of individuals that don't come out on top. So when Ezra came over to my house personally to trade, he asked me why I have all this motivational stuff all around my house. I have little ambition things. I have little posters. Even in my kitchen, I have things that subtly remind me to consistently move forward. And it's just an energetic environment. We have to understand as human beings that we are always moving energy. And when you have these little tiny subtle reminders that are sitting there, this poster or this canvas is moving. It's moving energy. Now, it doesn't look like it. It's stagnant, but it portrays a message. Every single time that I come into my living room before I hop on my charts, I read that message. Never give up, keep your composure. When I have a bad trading day, I read that message. And it just reiterates what it is that I'm doing and establishing here in the market with CypherX, with the students, and with my own personal trading journey. So thank you, Danny. That's it. That's all we have for the people today. I do appreciate you coming out today, man. I'm really proud of you as an individual. I remember when I first met you, you came to me, just like you said, you were on your breaking point. You were like, bro, like, is this it? You even asked me, I remember, like, is this really going to change my my opinion, my view about the markets. And I said, yeah, bro, order blocks are dead. What we got going on here is really teaching people why the markets are doing what it is they're doing, when they're doing it, specific times, specific sessions, how to execute, how to manage risk properly, right? And Danny was able to manifest that into a reality for himself, and I couldn't be happier. And one day, maybe he'll be a better trader than myself. That's what I seek in all of our students here, is to surpass me as a mentor, right? I'm just some guy who was able to achieve this strategy profitably for myself. Hopefully Danny can surpass me in his trading journey one day. That's what I look forward to, right? Danny, man, I can't wait to meet you in person, brother. I hope that one day I can travel overseas. Maybe you can come over here to the United States, and we can catch a drink together, brother.
We will soon.
Take it easy, man. Cheers, bro. We'll talk on Discord and we'll go from there, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, bro.
All right, my man.
I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.